Hey guys, so if you've seen any of my other sharpening videos, I suspect you might have been like, man, that's too much time. What if I have to sharpen a whole bunch of knives? Like right here, you see in front of you, I've got several of my kitchen knives, like 3 paring knives, 2 Santokus, some chef's knives. And you're like thinking, man, that is a daunting task. I don't want to sharpen all those knives on the apex. Well, I got here a WorkSharp belt-driven sharpener. I don't know the current price, I'll put a subtitle on, but this is not horribly expensive. And while it doesn't give me the most precise edge like I see with the Apex, it gives me a good edge. And so when I'm dealing with like a whole volume of knives, like the wife goes, hey, Jay, sharpen some knives. I go, okay, this is usually my go-to just because it doesn't take that long. So like right now, let's see, it is, if I, hang on, I'll bring up the clock on ye old phone. Clock. Yeah, so right now I'm starting this at 9:22. So I'm going to go through all these knives. I might fast forward the video because I don't want you to have to worry about dealing with all of the, like, there may be some minutia. It might be kind of boring. So like I said, I'll fast forward. I'm not going to subject you guys to that, but I've got pretty gritty, like this is like a not a fine, a coarse grip belt, and then you got the little guard that goes over it. And I always wear safety glasses when I'm sharpening with any sort of power. Call me paranoid, but anyway, so like I said, I'm going to go through and I'm going to sharpen all these knives. I'm just going to use the coarse grip belt, and then I'm probably going to switch to a fine. I don't even think I'm going to mess with a medium, so I'm just going to knock off all of the I guess the dings and the dullness with the coarse, hit it with the fine, and then I think I'm going to be done. So like I said, 9:22 is when I started, and I'm running my mouth some, but here we go. So all right, getting to the bigger ones now. This one's one of my favorites. It's huge. It's cold steel. You can make fun of them all you want. I sometimes do, but man, I love this knife. Anyway. Oh, this one's a Victorinox, Fibrox, I think is their line. A lot of professional kitchens and chefs use these. Handle is not wood, it is polycarbonate or some sort of non-water absorbent, like antimicrobial handle. So these are highly rated and they're super inexpensive. I'll probably put a link to this one or a similar one in the description because of how useful this knife has been, but I digress. Anyways, let's sharpen this one. All right, guys, those are probably usable edges. I'll grab a catalog in just a second, but understand that at this point, it took me less than 10 minutes to do all of those. So hold that thought. That's 10 minutes only with the course. I'm gonna go grab my catalog that I always use to use the pages to test sharpness. So stand by, hang on just 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. There's the catalog. Now, like I said, I haven't even done the fine belt yet, but to give you some idea, like these are probably already pretty darn good, as you can see. All right. Not perfect, but certainly usable from a kitchen perspective. Those poor paring knives have seen better days. Yeah, so they're working, they're not great, but that is all you need. Now, I am going to kind of move forward and use the fine belt just a little bit. So stand by for that. Fine belt's purple, in case you're wondering, and really this just polishes the edge. It's similar to a very high number stone if you're using one of those other systems. And we'll start from scratch with this one. And in case you were wondering, I think this is going to go a little faster, but let's see. Starting this at 9:34. So by the time we're done, it's probably going to be about 20 minutes for 7 knives, but let's go. All right, so that was all of them. Let's check the clock again. And I think we are, yep, 9:39. So that second pass with the less abrasive stuff took much less. But let me get another paper and we'll test these real quick. So here's the Victorinox. Good. Cold steel. Ooh. Yeah, same thing. A larger, was this a Wusthof Santuco? Yeah, same. What is this one? Oh, another Wusthof Santuco. Same. One of the paring knives. Guys, so I just sharpened like 7 knives, less than 20 minutes. Obviously I fast forwarded through a bunch of stuff, so you didn't have to worry about that. This is not the high-end WorkSharp. Like, they have a really high-end one, the Kin Onion one, which is super nice. But for this level of stuff, I don't think you need that, guys. I think it's pretty fast, pretty easy. Like I said, I don't know that you need safety glasses, but the directions say to use them, so I do. But I hope that helps, guys. Like, if you need kitchen knives to get relatively sharp, you don't have all day to do it, you don't want to send it off to somebody, like, this is, I think, less than $100 right now. Like I said, I'll annotate you know, your ability to get all of your kitchen knives relatively sharp in a relatively fast amount of time. I think that's super worthwhile. Guys, if this has been helpful, entertaining, anything like that, I really appreciate likes, and if you would share with your friends, that would be awesome. Any questions you guys ask in the comments, I will get back to you as soon as I can to answer them. Anyway, I hope that's helpful, guys. Take care, stay safe.
Get him, Jay.